Good day! So ngayon mag-evaluate tayo ng piecewise function. Pero ang kaibahan nito mula dun sa ating naunang episode is that wala tayong given na isa-substitute doon sa ating piecewise function. So bago tayo magsimula, special shoutout para kay Joshua Cabiente, Princess Pecore, and Enjoy Distaho. Okay, so let's proceed sa evaluation of piecewise function. What if meron tayong given na f of x is equal to x plus 1 for x is less than or equal to 2 and x minus 3 is if x is greater than 2. So, paano natin siya i-evaluate? So, first thing to do is that meron tayong first condition, yung x is less than or equal to 2. So, ano nga ba yung mga values na x niyang x ay mas maliit doon sa 2. So, meron tayong instances na ang 1 ay mas maliit sa 2 or equal sa 2. Pwede rin natin gamitin ang 0 ay mas maliit sa 2. Pwede rin ang negative 1 ay mas maliit sa 2. And even 2 is less than or equal to 2, which is possible 10. So, as you can see, yung mga values na assigned dito is yung mas maliit sa 2. So, ito yung mga values na kung saan pwede nating i-substitute doon sa ating given function, which is x plus 1. So, gawa tayo ng table. Wherein we have our x and we have our y. So, yung x natin is yung mga values na mas maliit or equal sa 2. So, pwedeng 2, pwedeng 1, and then pwedeng 0. And then, isa-substitute lang natin yung given natin na x, 1 and 0, doon sa ating first function, which is x plus 1. So, we will have f of 2 is equals to x plus 1. So, we have 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So, for x is equal to 2, we have 3. So, sulat ko lang sa ating table. And if we have 1, f of 1 is equal to x plus 1. So, we have 1 plus 1, wherein we have 2. And if we have f of 0, then we will have 0 plus 1. That is equal to 1. So, 3 points yung kinuha ko for our x plus 1. And then, let's have yung ating second condition, which is x is greater than 2. So, ano nga ba yung mga value na wherein x ay mas malaki sa 2? So, di ba ang 3 ay mas malaki sa 2? Tama to. Then, we have 4. Obviously, mas malaki sa 2. And then, we have 5, which is mas malaki sa 2. So, drawing ulit tayo ng table. Wherein we have our x values and we have our y values, na kung saan yung x values natin is yung mga values na nag-meet doon sa conditions natin. So, we have 3, 4, and 5. And then, since meron tayong x values, isa-substitute lang natin itong given x values natin dito sa ating second condition, which is f of 3 is equal to x minus 3. So, dito sa function na ito, isa-substitute natin yung given values natin. So, we have 3 minus 3, that is equal to 0. And then, f of 4 is equal to 4 minus 3, and that is equal to 1. And f of 5 is equal to 5 minus 3, and that is equal to 2. So for f of 3, we have corresponding y value, which is 0. And f of 4, we have the corresponding value for y, which is 1. And then f of 5, we have the corresponding value, which is 2. So that is how you evaluate yung ating given function once wala tayong given na isa-substitute. And later on, for the next episode, tuturo ko naman sa inyo kung paano mag-graph. So let's have another example. Let's have example number 2, wherein we have the f of x is equal to 5 for x is less than 1, and then we have x minus 1 cube for every x is greater than 1. So same process tayo lang gagawin. Let's have first yung ating condition number 1, which is x is less than 1. Ano nga ba yung mga values na kung saan yung x mo ay less than 1? Is 1 less than 1? Hindi. Because 1 is equal to 1. So, hindi to valid. What if we have 0 is less than 1? Tama. Mas malaki yung 1. How about negative 1? Negative 1 is always less than positive 1. So, this is correct and that is valid. How about negative 2? Correct again, because negative 2 is always less than 1. So, since meron tayong tatlong napiling condition, yun ang ating isa-substitute dun sa ating given natin na function. Take note, that yung ating function is constant. So, if we have yung ating x values na 0, negative 1, and negative 2, since siya ay constant, we will always have the same result. Take note that this is constant function. That is why yung ating y values is always 5. Let's have yung ating second condition wherein we have x is greater than 1. So, ano nga ba yung mga values na kung saan yung x ninyo is greater than 1? So, we have 2 is greater than 1. That is correct. 3 is greater than 1. That is also correct. And 4 is greater than 1. Pwede kayo dyan kahit anong numbers ang piliin ninyo, basta as long as yung condition natin ay nami-meet, which is greater than 1. So, let's go have our table. We have x, we have our y. So, isa-substitute lang natin, lalagay lang natin yung ating given values. And then, isa-substitute natin yung ating x values doon sa ating sa second condition natin, which is x minus 3. Here we have x, f of 2 is equal to 2 minus 1 cube. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, and we raise it by 3, that is 1. F of 3 is equal to 3 minus 1 cube. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2 cube. And 2 cube is equal to 8. And f of 4 is equal to 4 minus 1 cube is equal to 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. And 3 cube is equal to 27. So for every f of 2, we have a y corresponding of 1. For f of 3, we have y corresponding of 8, and f of 4 is equal to 27. So that's how you evaluate yung ating given function for our piecewise function. So I hope you've learned sa ating this episode, and if you have questions regarding with this topic, you can ask me and you can message me, and then later on we will have our topic for graphing our piecewise function. So hope you have a good day and happy solving.